Okay, Shane, for this World League, we know the main objective for this tournament is the qualification for the World Cup, but what are the other important objectives?
Well, there are a couple of performance ones. So certainly the World Cup has to be the number one. Also, qualifying for the World League finals in December is also an important tournament for us. And to do that, we have to finish in the top four. So that's a nice challenge. And also, you know, we'd like to play the main game on the last day of the tournament. So anytime we get an opportunity to play a final, it's really good rehearsal, and especially when we have some young guys that are new to the team. We also would like along the way to prepare for the European Cup. It's for us, it's a performance tournament, and we'll be at full strength for that one. For this one, we've left a couple of players at home with the idea of enlarging our squad and giving some really good opportunities to players that have been showing good form over the last few months.
Yes, we just about that. We saw with the women that after the Olympics there were a lot of teams that changed players, a lot of new players integrated in the teams. Do you know if that's the same in the men's teams?
Yeah, it is. So at the start of an Olympic cycle, most teams have to go through that process. I think we're luckier than most. I think that we haven't lost a great deal of players since the Olympics, and the players that we've brought through are really, it's really encouraging to see how quickly they're progressing and so on. So, you know, I think we're probably better placed than most teams, but we too are rebuilding a little bit. Yeah, I know. I just think we're just a little bit further than most countries at the moment.
Rebuilding, that means that Belgium is integrating also some of the younger players. We have 4 at this tournament, I think. Are you happy with the integration of those young guys?
Yeah, I've been pleased on a number of levels. Firstly, for those guys coming in, they've taken up the challenge really well. You've seen a big jump in performance and certainly in their testing that we do with them. But I've also been really pleased with the group that we have and how they've integrated them. And it's an important part of the process. It's an important part of creating a bit of a legacy of this team is how well you instruct and how well you bring on the next generation. And our guys have done a really a top job of doing that.
What are the big steps that you expect from them still to become real big players for this national Red Lions team?
Well, it just takes time, you know. So they have relatively young training age at international level. So we have to, we have to give them that time. We have to understand that from time to time they'll make mistakes, and from time to time they won't do the right thing at the right moment, but those times become less and less the more experienced they are, and the more opportunities they have to play games of consequence. That's why making a final and playing a final, you know, it helps the older guys, but it certainly helps the younger guys to, it speeds up their process.
Okay, thank you very much, Shane. Have a good tournament and a good first match against Egypt this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks. The guys are looking forward to it.